Dad Egypt. Wow, so there's a lot going on in Egypt, as I concluded with the last video. Basically, I think there's going to be an all-out war. I think everyone's just kind of waiting for that to happen. I could be completely wrong. Again, I'm just kind of catching up with what's going on now. I've always known the BBC to be a relatively reliable source. I don't like Fox. I don't like CNN. They're extremely biased. I've known that since I was like 8 years old. And for anyone who says otherwise, they're kind of retarded. And if you don't like the word retarded, well, too bad. Don't watch my videos. Um, yeah, honestly, it looks like it's gonna be split in half, and there's gonna be two different countries, and a war that's gonna happen in the future if it's not already happening now. If anyone knows any more information or something that might contradict that or support it, let me know in a comment below. I would love to know more and be more knowledgeable about this, because up until now I was pretty much in the dark and completely an ignorant, naive, stupid American. So yeah, that pretty much concludes Egypt. I'm gonna go on to Syria. And it says here actually that President Obama backs up Syria's opposition rebel coalition. It says the U.S. has formally recognized Syria's opposition rebel coalition as the legitimate representative of the Syrian people. Speaking to ABC News in the U.S., Obama said the coalition was now inclusive enough and is reflective and representative enough. He described the move already made by the UK and the EU as a big step. Activists estimate 30,000 people have died in 18 months of battle against President Bashar al-Assad. Wow, that's a lot of people in a short period of time. Holy cow. I didn't know that Syria had so much going on as well. I mean, I knew there was some controversy going on there, but I didn't realize that it was going on. It seems, however, that Syria is more on the brink of settling things politically and just as for their country as a whole versus Egypt. I feel like Egypt's crisis is more is just a bigger crisis that we need to deal with greater. Not so much us, because honestly I feel like America doesn't know how to mind. We don't know how to mind our own business. We really should just let them do their shit. But since we never do, and we are gonna go out there sometime in the future, I just have a feeling there's gonna be a war between them, and we're gonna get involved like we always do. I feel like it's gonna be a bigger deal with Egypt than in Syria. I feel like, Syria is more on the brink of figuring their shit out, and Egypt isn't. And I'm worried about that because this is happening now, as my husband is training in the army. So, and he's going in for medic, which means, and he's active duty, which means if there is a war in Egypt and we do end up sending our troops over there, he'll probably be sent over there. And there's a lot of crossfire going on. A lot of stuff caught in the crossfires. A lot of people caught in the crossfires of these rebellions and protests. And it just seems like there's just so much controversy and so much going on. It's just such a mess. I feel like it's Afghanistan all over again. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping we could stay out of their business and kind of mind our own business and let them settle their thing and let them tear each other's heads off. Not that I'm hoping that they tear each other's heads off. Oh god, no. No, I'm not a bad person. I'm not hoping for war. But if it does happen, which it kind of seems like it's inevitable, I'm just hoping that we don't have to get involved and that we know to just kind of keep to ourselves. So, yeah, that's basically my rant. It was so long, it took 2 videos, and, it's just, yeah. I wasn't expecting to learn as much as I have about the Middle East in, like, the last 20 minutes, but obviously I still have more to learn. I don't know all the details about everything yet. I probably never will, because I'm not personally involved in the government, and obviously I wasn't involved with learning about the Middle East for like the last 4 years. I never tried to get involved because I just kind of, for the most part, wanted to mind my own business. But I guess now that William's in the army, I have to. I have to know what's going on, and I have to know, if he's going to be in danger in the future, if he's going to be safe, if what exactly is going to happen. I can't predict the future. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but it seems like there's a lot of shit going down in Egypt, in Syria, and it just seems like it keeps getting bigger and bigger. But like I said, I think Syria maybe is more on the verge of figuring uh, things out, maybe making peace, while Egypt is just this rally, and I kind of can't wait to see what Saturday holds, because that kind of is what the future depends on. Um, Now, on to another topic, the end of the world, December 21st, 2012. It was funny because in the beginning of the year, it seems everyone was so preoccupied with it and thinking that it's really going to happen, and now it just kind of like no one really cares. I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, there has been significant evidence to prove that the world is pretty much falling apart, but I doubt it's going to completely be destroyed by the 21st. If it does, hey, I'm wrong. I'm wrong about things more often than I am right. Wow, that sounds pretty bad. Not that I am really wrong more often than I am about things right, but as far as, I guess, science and politics and all the smart people stuff, I'm not extremely intelligent, so I can't predict these things. I'm not a scientist. I'm not involved with the government. I have no idea. Sorry. I had a weird hiccup burp thing. It just seems there's a lot going on with the world, and we can't always keep track of everything at once. But I'm just doing my best to be as knowledgeable about things as possible. I'm gonna look at other news sources, obviously. I usually just go to the BBC first, like I said, because they just tend to be the most reliable as far as what's come to knowledge, to my mind. And I'm just excited though because William comes home in 9 days, and when he comes home, I won't have to think about any of this, at least just for the week that he's home, and I don't have to worry because he'll be with me, and I won't be as anxious, I suppose. And things will just be better. I think I'll just be in a happier place. So yeah, I'll try to keep up to date with what's going on in the Middle East, and more army things and more videos to come. I just wanted to talk about that because that was on my mind today, and I'm glad I got to learn something new. You learn something new every day. So I guess I'll wrap up this video. Thanks, YouTube. Peace.